오늘은 줄기세포에 대해 얘기해 보도록 하겠어요. 네, 일단 줄기세포가 뭐냐? 줄기세포는요. 일단 그 남자의 정자와 여자의 난자가 만나요. 자, 오케이. We're gonna talk about stem cells today. Do you all know what stem cell is defined? Stem cell is a cell which can be any part of our body, like organs or damaged tissue. For example, if we make a nervous system for hooking, the hooking can walk again. Yes, so this is very useful work.
세포는 줄기세포에 대해서 말해볼게요. 줄기세포는 모세포로부터 자라가지고 또 하나의 세포나 기관을 만드는 세포인데요. 이것은 또한 간세포라고 불리기도 해요. I will talk about stem cell. First, stem cell is mom cell that grow to be other cell or organ. And it also called gun cell. This stem cell using process embryo and body out of the body cell.
J.K. Rowling is a woman writer who is like Harry Potter. The novel is very famous and the novel is made to the movie.
She wants to write a novel and her parents cannot help her because they poor and encouraged to
So she became a very famous liar, super liar. And she also has a humor about Harry Potter story. Sometimes that Gryffindor story, many people could love.
So that we should decrease the population on Earth. For example, like China, they actually the government orders citizens to breed only one child and only one family in one family. This means that there are so many population, too many people, so that they have to pay bills to decrease the population. And the second reason is that
elder people. If you have made some few solution of the problem or improve problems, we can feed up more pigs and cows and we grow up more brains for feed up pigs and cows. And what is possible is now our society is very developed and so there are few medicines can be controlled by simple control
or the population.
Even if elder people can control.
If this technology developed a lot, then it can heal you when you are hurt.
but maybe who want to die, but he can die.
You can write on the paper that I don't want to heal it. So I'm just suicide myself. So that is the different problem, I think. That person cannot be recovered. That's what I think. That is that. It's not the healing.
잘못 불렀.
규영아,
네?
누구한테 질문하는 거야?
아, 그 상원이요.
그러면 이름을 적어야지.
깜빡했어요.
상원이 질문 받았으면 대답해라.
네, 아기랑 먼저 쓰고 있는 게 있어서 그거 쓸게요.
진행들 하세요.
네.
Thanks for coming. And firstly, we will discuss about the stem cell technology. And stem cell technology is which is using a stem cell to cure people. And stem cell is extracted from the embryo cell, and we can use it many ways. So we are the positive side of using the stem cell technology. And let me explain our members. And this is Minu, and this is Eugene, and this is Kevin, and Chuni. This is Hejong, and this is Samwon, and this is Gun. And we have 3 reasons to raise up our opinion. And one is we can use this technology to cure the lots of incurable disease patients. And second reason is it makes us a lot of benefits for our countries, because many incurable disease patients will come our country to cure their disease. And third reason is it will affect our medical future in human race. Thank you.
Hi, this is Ji-hoon for introduce our opinion. And firstly, let me introduce our members too. From this side, Ji-hoon, Ha-gyun, Han-bin, Kyu-young, and Cheo. Our opinion is that we absolutely disagree about the development of stem cells. We have 3 main evidence. First one is that embryo must be considered as a life, so that we should not ignore them. We should respect their dignity. And second one is that stem cell technology can develop to the cloning technology, so that it occurs a lot of chaos in our society, such as abusing problem. And last evidence is that there are some disadvantages of stem cells. So with these 3 reasons, we think that development of stem cell technology should be banned. And now we're gonna do a free debate. So yeah.
You say that disadvantage of stem cells.
Yeah.
Tell me, introduce what is disadvantage of stem cells?
I'll give an example. There's a thing called benign tumor, which we can easily think that is cancer. So there are not the every cases, but there could be a case which cancer can be occurred. So it's really dangerous for patients to adjust this technology. So yeah, I was talking about that.
But it has an opportunity to save patients' life.
Sorry?
It has an opportunity to save patients' life.
I didn't hear you.
한국말로 해.
그냥 못 들은 거.
그래 다시
It
해봐.
has an opportunity to save patients' life.
But the main problem is that the first evidence, which we should consider embryo as a life, so that we should not use them as an experiment. Yeah.
But the definition of life is the thing that which is composed of one or more complexable metabolism,
Yeah.
and it means a stem cell is just a cell. It can be alive.
But there's a big possibility to be alive. I mean, the human. You can't just ignore that thing.
So you means the stem cell can be a baby, so we can't ignore that possibility.
Of course, we have to consider that possibility. The possibility is not small, so we have to consider it very carefully.
Yeah, but sperms also have a possibility to be a baby, but how can you explain that?
And you ask about the sperms are life, and are you ask about sperms are life or embryos are life?
I said
Before you
stem
say-
cell isn't alive.
And before you say the sperm,
Sperms
yeah,
is for just compare with the stem cell. Yeah.
Embryo stem cell and sperm is different. You have to know that because embryo stem cells mean combination of sperm and eggs, and which you said about sperm, it is only sperm. There's no egg.
The embryo has possibility to be a baby, but it also has possibility to die. For example, if that embryo cannot attach in the ovary, it might die. But if that embryo become organs of the human, it will save the life of the human. So I think it is better to save the already alive than a possibility of life.
Well, you guys should know that stem cell turning to the organs have it can be failed. How about you explain about it?
Yes, of course it can make some problems, but I think it will fit well because it belongs to my organs, not others. So it has more possibility to acceptable than others' organs. It will fit well.
Before you said about the fail, but it is just, I think it is accident like other things. That accident can be happen all the time.
And it could have problems. Stem cell form the organs. And I think
저기 손 두 번 들었다. 그 발언권 행사해라.
So, in my opinion, if stem cell can be a human if it is in some conditions. So, if you kill the stem cell, it looks like killing a human. So I think we should care for the stem creatures as much as possible. So also we cannot justify creatures which have a life or not. Yes.
I think you think that way because you consider embryo as a life, but we do not consider embryo as a life because according to the scientists, the embryo is considered as a life after 12 weeks because after 12 weeks the embryo becomes to have a brain which can think.
I think we believe that what you said right now But long time ago, most people believe that pregnancy starts from when women vomit, or when the moment sperm and egg meets, and yeah.
And about that, information, I have to say something. Some of scientists said that, but some of them does not agree about it. I mean, I just want to say that it is not a fact. It is one theory. One of the theory.
According to what I read in the newspaper, that is the fact because the world scientists started to consider it as like.
I didn't know.
I think that just scientists justify the embryo is life. Embryo is not life, but when scientists justify embryo is life, it is like to stem cell technology is light. If scientists justify stem cell in embryo is life, will you agree about stem cell? If scientists
There is a reason because embryo which is before the 12 weeks doesn't have a brain to think, so it is just the cells.
Yes. So they don't, if because they don't have the brain, so they don't feel they can suffer from disease, and they don't feel hurt. They don't have a think. So embryo is on. That is why embryo is a cell.
do you think a person who can brain but can't think, do you think that person don't have life? I think embryo could when embryo grow, they could be a baby and person, so they could have life. So
But they are still exist. I mean, they are still alive, and they can feel when they die. And so, I think your speech was.
Can I ask something? The four scientists are saying the embryo is art pictures. This art pictures is a set. The four scientists say that. I think that the view is each people's view is different because someone can say the baby after the brain is formed and it is become alive, but someone can say it like eggs or sperms are emitted and fertilization, then it started. It can start it. So I think the view is makes different.
What I just said is the majority opinions of the scientists. Nobody can agree with the one factor. Yes, there is a minority opinions, but I think it is better to believe the reasons of majority.
But we are students, and our textbook we are learning about embryo, and so I think we are according to the textbook and to the student.
We have only 30 minutes, so I just want to ask about abusing. I I know. I heard that some religion has some kind of weird religion tried to abuse that technology. But but we have but it's hard to control it. It's hard to
In addition, there can be some bad case, like, for example, nowadays we can get a sperm from sperm bank legally, but there is a illegal case which they trade sperm in private place or private place, like on the internet or in the dark side. So this kind of thing can be happen in stem cell, of course, because there are so many people who can get the stem cell, so that I think they will get stem cell even if they become illegal. So this kind of thing can be happen when we accept the development of stem cells. So I think that this should be banned.
But if we use a stem cell technology, and we can make lots of benefits for our country.
Could you tell me more specifically?
If we develop firstly in our country, and many patients who has an incurable disease will come to our country to cure their disease. So it'll make benefits.
Yeah, and I want to ask about that point too. There could be a disadvantage which benign tumor can be occurred in patient's body when we adjust the stem cell to the patient's body. So I think that this disadvantage is so enormous risk to cure the person. So I think this is not the right idea of curing people.
And also it can increase the world populations, and it's problem. It will cause the problem of lack of sources. For example, energies or materials, and these people will produce more trash than right now, and where to bury these trashes. And I saw the documentary that there are some trash that we cannot burn because it can produce the air pollution. So what's the solution of that?
Yeah, but stem cell technology is never be easy as buying a gum in store. You spend lots of time and you spend lots of money to extract the embryo or organization the tissues, and also we should transplanting that tissues in the body. So it is not be easy, and it means just a few people can be cured by this stem cell technology. So we don't have to care about the increasing the world population.
And
I know stem cells came out to cure the incurable disease. These days, stem cells are already being exploited by certain groups or certain groups. How can you explain? I mean, solution.
I think she wants to say about the abusing, as I said. That there is a religion called like Valiant movement, they believe we're made from the alien and we're the clone of them. For that reason, we have to. For that reason, they want to clone ourselves, and we have to be a god to them. Actually, in those days, they're trying to abuse the technology in this time.
I do not believe that the technology of the stem cell and the technology of human cloning are exactly different, but they are quite different because the human cloning technology, we remove the nuclear of the egg and put the nuclear of the body cell. And about the stem cell, we take some of the part of the embryo. So I think they are quite different. So can you tell me the relationship between the stem cell technology and human cloning technology?
I think that stem cell technology is the first step of human cloning because when we develop something, the science, it causes a lot of things, and I believe human cloning is one of them.
This stem cell can turn into the organs, so making another human is also can mean the making another organs. So stem cell is the basic technology to make the human clone.
Do you know that Dr. Hwang Seok created Dolly, and after he created the Dolly, then he started to study about the stem cell, which means the cloning the animal is the basic step of the stem cell. So you cannot say that
You're saying that the stem cell technology is not the first step of human